Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a little while. I picked up a few different things. And I'm not going to do it all in one video because it'd be super long then. So I'm going to show you one of the things today. And I'm probably going to put out another, probably 2 videos after this over the next few days. So, I got some really good deals online. I was looking at a couple different things. Let's reposition to get the lighting kind of out of the way. This one that I'm going to show you today is something that I've had a couple of these over the years. I remember the first one I bought, just a little funny thing. I bought one back in like 98, 99. And I bought the same exact model. And I immediately, when I got it home, I took the buttstock off and I immediately put a pistol grip on it. Which was stupid. I ended up putting the buttstock back on it later, like about a year later. But anyways, but now with this new property, we got we have another property we've been used for basically for like kind of our camp property over by Lake Pymatooning here in Ohio, and it just feels really weird not having any firearms there. And you can actually shoot there. I want to build a small little pistol range there. Probably this after winter time. And as you can tell, I'm wearing a hoodie, so it's already, we're barely into October and it's already like 40 degrees outside. And in fact, last night it got down to like 32 last night. So and it's going to be about like this for the next 7-8 days at least. So anyway, so this is what I got. Well, it's upside down, but it's a Mossberg, but it's actually the Maverick 88 security model. 20-inch barrel with an 8-shot magazine, which is the extended magazine. And it's a 3-inch chamber. So, I was actually going to do an unboxing video, but I don't feel like setting up a table and stuff. So, when you open the box, you get your receipt. I got this from Bud's. I'm not going to say anything else. If you guys know anything about this stuff, you'll know what I'm talking about. So when you pull out, it's obviously in a bag. Oh, it comes with a sticker. I didn't even realize that. I might have to put that on the old lunch box. Then we got instructions, our swinging target, which boomstick, if you guys are, a lot of you guys have probably watched him over in the years. That's what he did with these, which I hate. He sent me a bunch of them, which I shot a few of them over the years. But so you get bag, cardboard sleeve that goes over the barrel part of it. And yeah, so let's get rid of the box. This is the box. Made in America, it says. Which they're made by Mossberg, so I wouldn't think they wouldn't be, but. So, I wanted something to take to that property to keep there. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money, obviously. And I know there's a lot of other shotguns you can get now that are inexpensive. I know I have one. I got the Charles Daly 301. And I was thinking about getting another one of those, but they've changed that line around a lot. And a lot of them they have now, the Charles Daly 301s, a lot of them are now longer barreled versions. There was another one that I saw after I got this that was, I want to say it was it's a different brand. It was a Dickinson, which I actually have a Dickinson semi-automatic 12 gauge. It's a regular like 28-inch barrel. I got it. Actually, I got it from CDNN, and it was a replacement for another gun that I had bought that was a faulty gun, and they could not fix it. So they sent me a Charles Daly, or not Charles Daly, the one I just said, the whatever it was, and it's a very good gun, the Dickinson. It's a very good shooting semi-auto. But this, they had a Dickinson on, I think Palmetto had one. It was a pump Dickinson, but it was like a stainless sandblasted type finish, which would have been fine with me, but I didn't find it until after I bought this. So anyway, this is the Maverick 88 Security. It's the same exact thing as a Mossberg 500. You guys out there, a lot of you guys know what this is. It's made by Mossberg, and it's a USA model Maverick 88. It's made in Texas, apparently. And it's still got, it's still got all the packing oil on it and everything. But this one, you can see it has a longer magazine tube. And this actually has just a cylinder bore on it. There's no chokes. And it's, it's bare bones, which is what I wanted. It's got, actually, this one has the sling swivels on each end, which I didn't even think of that, actually, until I got it. I didn't know if it would have them or not. I didn't even looking to see if they would have it. But it does have them. And, Mossberg at some point moved the safety from up here to down here on the trigger guard, which is nice. Last Mossberg I had, it still had the safety up here, which was probably years ago. But it's been a while since I've had a Mossberg 500 pump, whatever. But yeah, trigger's okay for a shotgun. It's fine. And security version, it's even better. It's not hard to pull. It's fairly smooth, and it also didn't have a whole lot of. Didn't seem like it was real heavy. So, just a bead sight in the front. And that's about it. This thing is nothing fancy. It's bare bones, which is what I wanted. Nice and light. I could throw a sling on it. If I wanted to, I could probably switch over to like a heat shield with some different sighting on it if I wanted. The Charles Daly, which one thing I probably will never use, but the Charles Daly 301 that I have doesn't have the longer extended magazine tube. It's just pump though. And I think it's around the same length barrel. But it also has a dovetail on the top if you want to add a red dot, which I won't even ever do that. That's not my thing. The butt pad on this thing seems very soft. It's just a Mossberg branded one, but it seems, I guess with the plastic stock, it probably would help. Because 12 gauge, for 12 gauge high brass stuff can be fairly potent as far as recoil goes. But when I bought this, so this is the other reason why I wanted to get something like this instead of the Charles Daly. So, as you guys know, a lot of you guys know, they make, a few companies make them now, the short shotgun shells. They're like either buckshot, some of them. They make them in 7.5 shot. They make them in slugs. They make them in a couple of different things. So, I got this, which is made for the Maverick 88, Mossberg 500, Mossberg 590. This is the Opsol mini clip. It's basically the short shell adapter. So I bought this because I figured that's a good way to extend your magazine capacity, right? So, and actually I was kind of curious, so I bought this other than just that, but I also wanted to try this same thing in that Charles Daly and see if it would work. I don't know if it will or not. Now, I don't know exactly how this thing, where it goes. I believe it goes to the back, but I'm not sure. Does it come with instructions? I've never used one of these before. Actually, all the instructions are printed on the inside of the package. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's like pictures and everything inside there. So because I bought mini shells. I actually just bought some today, but I don't have them yet, so I'm not going to bother putting this in there. I'm pretty sure this thing goes like in the bottom, like in here in the back. I'm not positive, but I think that's how it works. I gotta look and see, but I'm not going to put it in just yet because I don't have the mini shells yet. But when I do get them, I'll put it in there and I'll try them. And I'm not going to shoot this today because unfortunately it's about dark outside and you can't see much of anything. But yeah, this thing is, it's pretty sweet for what it is. Like I said, I've had a couple of these and I've had plenty of Mossberg 500 shotguns, which are basically the same thing. But yeah, the extra extended magazine capacity is really going to be just a little bit of a peace of mind, which hopefully it works out well. I'm sure it will. These things are pretty solid. Like I said, the Mossberg 500 / Maverick, they've been around forever. So I'm not worried about it at all. I do got to clean it up, so I got a bunch of packing oil on it. So I might even take the trigger group out and clean that too, but we'll see how far I go with it. But take the bolt out, take all this apart, clean everything up, oil it real good with oil. And I'll probably shoot it. I don't know if I'll do any. I think I got a bunch of some slugs coming actually. So I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll see. But yeah. So we'll I'll I'll check this out off camera and see how it goes in there. I've never used them before. I've always wanted to with the mini shells and that, but and actually around here locally, they're hard to find. So I've actually found some online, and I'm waiting for them to ship. I just bought them today, so we'll see how that works. But yeah, so I got other stuff here that I want to do some videos on. There's a revolver and another project thing, which is going to be a very quick project. It's going to be like 2 videos, me showing it and then me showing it done. I have all the parts to do it. The one project gun that I'm going to show you probably tomorrow or next day. And then, yeah, so the other ones, it's all good. It's just, I need to, I'm waiting on ammo actually. I have some ammo for it, but I don't have a whole lot. So we're waiting on, it should be here a couple days. So, but yeah, if you want to, you save these, you got 22 or something. These nice targets, these little swinging targets work pretty well. All right, guys, so just a quick little thing. Yeah, that's all I got for today. I will do more, like I said, there'll be a few more videos coming out next day or two. And we'll talk to you then, and have a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.